Yo, you in the mirrors, so pay attention. We cool till we not. This mirror talk is exactly what it sounds like. It's a lot of situations where people make problems where there ain't no problems to cut it straight. It's a lot of situations where people make situations where there is no situation, and then they had the audacity to act shocked. Like, you're wrong for having a problem with the fact that they making something out of nothing. Like, it's one thing if you genuinely confused, if you genuinely didn't understand, but it's a whole nother situation. You're going out your way to push somebody's buttons over and over and over again, trying to, like, almost like you're trying to get a response. Like, you want to see what's gonna happen when they finally snap, and then when they snap, now you got the big eyes looking at them like they tweaking, or like they drawing for showing you that you've been doing too much. Like, even a troll, like, say you somebody who just like to make jokes and play around. Okay, that's fine, you can play around, you can make your jokes, but you gotta understand, everybody ain't playing. Everybody ain't making jokes. Everybody don't find the shit that you find funny. Everybody ain't gonna be laughing. So you gotta know who you playing with, who you trying like that. Because just like with a bully, it's a lot of people who, they know exactly who they picking on. They know exactly who they trying. Just like with relationships, like somebody may know good and well, like, okay, I can't try him like that. I can't try her like that. But I can try this one like that, so we gonna do it. And that's exactly what they'll do. That's why it be important. With all the other stuff I be talking about, everything else I be saying, that's why it's important for you to stand on your own. Be willing to stand on your own. I mean, you don't want to be the person that got somebody feeling like, oh, they need me. They don't know what they would do without me. Because once they get to feeling like that, thinking like that, it's raps, bro. It don't matter how good your intentions is. It's only gonna go so far until it finally start really plummeting. It's only so far it's gonna go before you realize, damn, I done went too far. But by that point, it's too late already. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of situations where there don't be a situation until you go and make one. Until you go to pushing and prodding and trying somebody over and over again. And it's like, if you somebody who just like getting your ass whooped, or you somebody who understands that you trying people, okay, cool, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Don't even worry about it. But if you know that you the type of person that don't want that smoke for real, why is you playing? Why is you putting yourself in a situation like that? And then when it plays out, you one of them motherfuckers that's calling the police, or you trying to cop please and act like you ain't did nothing, but you was doing everything. It was funny while you was the one acting an ass, but when they get back, now it's a problem. Come on, bro. That ain't realistic. You gonna go through a lot of shit moving like that. You gonna go through a lot of hell on earth thinking you just gonna play with niggas, that like you just gonna play with shorties and ain't nothing gonna happen. Like I just said earlier, everybody not playing. Everybody don't see your trolling is funny. Everybody don't feel that all the cracking the jokes and trying them is amusing. Some people, they might be on their last straw. They might be at the edge of that cliff. And your bullshit is what pushed them over the edge. Completely. Everybody got their limit. So it's like, you can understand that and move like you understand that. Or you can run around feeling like, oh, I'm gonna just try them and do what I wanna do. And then when they start backfiring on you, now you looking crazy, feeling like, oh, they did too much, they ain't have to do all that. But at the end of the day, you ain't have to do all that. You may feel like their response was overboard, but what about yours? What about the moves you made that made them feel like that was even necessary to do? What about the moves and actions that you had on your end of the fence? What about that? Everybody want to just talk about what somebody did to them as if they did nothing to deserve it. Now, some people, yeah, life just put the belt on their ass. But others, it's like, bro, you ain't got that same excuse. You can sit there and try to make it sound good, like you got a reason to feel that way, but You know. You can lie to everybody else. You can be good at it too. You can be real good at telling everybody a story and making everybody believe the story that you telling them. But at the end of the day, you know. You feel me? You know what's really going on. So if you ain't genuine, you may have people thinking you genuine, but you know you not genuine. So it's like, it don't matter. It don't matter how good you may feel like you is at throwing a rock and hiding your hand, you still threw that fucking rock. And as long as you throwing in rocks, you know, you can't live in no glass house. Meaning you can't be thinking you finna just be trying people and trying people and trying people and then trying to run back to acting like you wasn't doing nothing, and somebody finally get on your ass and now you wanna scream for help. Nobody should be helping you. You don't deserve help. Help from what? From yourself? From the fact that you know you've been on bullshit and now it's catching up to you and you want somebody to pull you up out of that? Come on now. And then it's the fact that you're not even gonna learn from that. Because if somebody keeps coming to your rescue, after a while, you're gonna start feeling like, oh, I can play with niggas as much as I want to. Gang gonna come save me. Pops gonna come save me. Ma gonna come save me. My homies gonna come save me. Whoever the fuck be bailing you out, you gonna always be in a mindset, I can fuck up because they gonna come save me. But what about when they don't? What about when they don't come save you? What about when you actually get left out, assed out, hanging in the wind, and now you gotta really figure that shit out for yourself? What about then? What about when you really in it? Like when you really deep in it and ain't no turning back, ain't no restart button, ain't no come save me right quick. But then what? That's the type of shit you gotta think about when you out here playing, when you out here doing shit, period. You see, you can keep moving like you gonna get a second chance, and then you fuck around and don't. You can keep moving like you just gonna keep on having another shot at it, and then you fuck around and don't get no more shots. And now you just stuck at wherever you been bullshitting before you got stuck. Now you just there. Now you mad at the world. Oh, this and that going on because of them and that. And as long as you gonna keep blaming everybody else, you gonna go through a lot of shit, I promise you. You just getting started with your shit. I don't care if you 30 something, 20 something, 15, 40. It don't matter. If you know that you actively starting issues where there wasn't no issue, if you know that you actively causing problems where there originally was no problems, you got to know it's only so long you finna be able to run around like that before it bites you in the ass. Like, you got to know that. You got to know that. It's a difference between playing and trying somebody. And see, it get to a point where even when you just playing, it can still be a problem if you playing with the wrong person, if you trying the wrong person, if you starting with the wrong person. It don't got nothing to do with any of that other stuff. Your intent could have been whatever, but what happened is what happened. So keep that in mind. I'm not even gonna drag this on no further. I done really said what I gotta say already. So we gonna end this right here. We cool until we not. Stay in the middle.